Hey, Christian Alva here, and I wanted to shoot a quick video about commitment. And here's the question: are you interested or are you committed to obtaining your goals, obtaining your dreams, reaching that next level in your life or whatever it is? For some of you, it's, weight loss. For some of you, it's ranking up in a new position in your company. For some of you, it's just getting your business started. For some of you, it's, six-pack abs. For some of you, it's getting that new car or that fancy car or that new home, or whatever it might be. But the real question is, are you interested in that or are you committed in that? Because there's a big difference between the two. Most people play at the interested level, okay? Where the people that really win the game, the ones that are constantly achieving their goals, are the ones that are committed. Because for example, I'm interested in six-pack abs, but I'm not committed right now to get six-pack abs, right? I have different goals and things that I'm more committed to, right? Most people don't have, too many goals. And so therefore, they're only really interested in couple things, right? People that are committed, when they're committed, it's because they're only really committed to one or two things. They're not committed to like 5 billion different things, which separates or divides their energy in a million different places. So you really got to define, are you interested or committed in reaching your goals? Because I'll give you an example. Like, I'm committed to coming out every day and walking, even though right now it's currently about 9:30 a.m. and it's 80 freaking degrees. Currently, I don't know if you can see it, but currently I'm walking on the street called Hill Street, and even though the hill looks like a hill, it's really freaking steep and has a crazy incline. In fact, most people come out here all times of the day to exercise, all kinds of exercise: walk, run, jog, do various other exercises, all kinds of stuff, because this hill is like super gnarly, and it actually takes a steep incline at one point. And so the people that come out here on a daily basis, they're not interested in coming out here. They're committed to coming out here because they know it's actually a challenge to walk this hill and exercise on it, especially when it's freaking hot. Now currently I'm living in California, basically Los Angeles, California, and it's humid, and right now it's currently 80 degrees, so it kind of feels like it's 85, like getting towards 90. And as you can see, I'm actually in the shade right now, but for the most part, there's no shade on this hill. It's all sun, right? So it's not really fun. So the people that come out here during this particular time of the day, they're committed to being here, okay? Because most people don't want to work out in the freaking heat, in the sun, and all those kinds of things, right? So for you, what is it that you are? Are you interested or are you committed to getting your goals? Interested or committed? You see, because when I went from 175 pounds to 145 pounds, it wasn't about being interested in losing the 30 pounds. It was committed to losing the 30 pounds because I had obstacles come up from 175 to 165 where I plateaued. And if I was only interested in losing weight, I would have quit, because I would have figured, hey, I can't get past this plateau. It's not possible. I'm just going to quit. But because I was committed, I found solutions, right? From 165 to 155, I plateaued again. And again, if I was interested, I would have just quit. But because I was committed, I pressed on from 155 to 145, right? And, losing 30 pounds, or actually, any sort of weight, 10 pounds or more, is a real deep commitment, because it's hard to do, especially to get started. And that's why most people quit in a lot of things, is because they don't see instant results right away. And that's only the reason they're only looking at those really quick results, is because they're not committed. They're interested. They're interested in the idea of losing weight. They're interested in the idea of getting six-pack abs. They're interested in the idea of ranking up in the company. They're interested in getting the new car or getting the new house, right? But being committed to those ideas and those goals are an entirely different thing.
Oh yeah.
What is it going to take for you to get to whatever that goal is. Because it's usually a long road. It's a long-term play, not a short-term play. And that's what commitment's all about. If I would have hit all these hurdles, which I did hit all these hurdles from 175 to 145, and I would only been interested, I would have quit so many times. Because it took me not only changing my diet, not only exercising more, not only drinking more water, not only taking supplements and more supplements, and really just focusing, then I would have quit. Because that's a lot of stuff to do, right? The average person is only interested in these things and they're not committed. So the real question is, my friends, are you interested or are you committed? And by the way, if you're in a business or a business opportunity that has to do with sales, this is a good question to ask somebody if you're selling them a product or a service, right? Are you interested or are you committed? Like, for example, if you're selling like weight loss stuff and you have a lead or a prospect, someone that's interested in losing weight, they're like, oh yeah, well, I'd love to hear about your weight loss product. Well, here's a good question to ask them. Are you interested in losing weight or are you committed to losing weight? Are you interested in losing 20-30 pounds in the next 3 to 6 months? Or are you committed to losing 20 to 30 pounds in the next 6 months? Because if you're committed, that is a whole different animal than being interested in that. And it's a whole different conversation that we need to have with a plan that is going to be set for you to keep and to go on. And I forgot, by the way, when I got to the bottom of the hill, and I'm going back up it, to show you the sign that it's called Hill Street. That's how much of a hill this is. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, and my friends and family that are watching this. The question is, are you interested or are you committed? Answer that and use that for your own business, your own stuff that you're doing, and watch how you really take your game to the next level and help people to find themselves and their goals and reach their goals with that interested or committed phrase. Peace and love. I'm running out of breath.